Hello everyone, I'm Monica Bhushan and today we are starting lecture number 3 of Power Series Solution. Okay, so in last class, that means lecture number 2, we had done the derivation of recurrence relations first and second. Okay, now in today's class, we are going to see the recurrence relations 3 and 4 and we are going to derive it. Fine. We have just taken this third recurrence relation. So here what we see that x into d by dx of j in x is nothing but x j n minus 1x minus n j in x. Okay. And similarly, the fourth recurrence relation is also of same pattern, right? So you will see that the left hand side is exactly same. The fourth recurrence relation is x d by dx of j in x, which is equal to the right hand side is n j n x minus x j n plus 1x. That means what we are seeing here, that if we are taking the derivative of j n x, what is this j n x? This is only my Bessel function, right? So j n x is nothing but Bessel function, or we say that this is the special function, and this Bessel function is of order n of Bessel differential equation. We have covered these things, right? So if I am taking the derivative of j n x and multiplying it with x, right, in both cases we are doing the same thing. So we can get the answer in terms of two series. Okay, so subtraction of two series, subtraction of two different Bessel functions of different orders. This only they are saying here. So this also we have to memorize as formula, that if I'm taking the derivation and multiplying with x, then I'm going to get the Bessel function of order n minus 1 multiplying with x, and if I'm subtracting it with Bessel function of same order with n, so it will give me the same result. Similarly, this is same as n into jnx minus x into jn plus 1x. Here we have the relation between the Bessel function of nth order of Bessel differential equation and Bessel function of n plus 1 order of Bessel differential equation. So these two things are exactly same, but we have to follow the method to derive first this case and then this case. Okay. So now we are starting with the third recurrence relation. So what we have to do here, like how we had seen in the previous lecture, that first we have to memorize, or we have to take the series answer of j next as the formula. So this Bessel function in the series form is sigma r equals 0 to infinity minus 1 to the power r x by 2 to the power n plus 2r 1 by gamma n plus r plus 1 into factorial r. Okay, so this is nothing but my Bessel function of order n. Fine. Where r is what? So r we will be taking the value from 0 to infinity, and then we'll get the summation. Okay, and n is, as we said, that n is nothing but the order of Bessel function and x is the variable. Okay, now we know that this is my j next. What we can do, we always have to see what left hand side says, then only based on that we will be finding out what right hand side they want us, in which form we will be trying to convert this left hand side into this form. So first we have to work on this left hand side. We have written down j next. Now we are going to find out the derivative. So d by dx of j next. So d by dx of j next will give me what? With respect to x, my r, n, they are constant, right? So I'm copying this sigma r, which is equal to 0 to infinity minus 1 to the power r as it is, as constant. Okay, now this is what? X to the power n plus 2r divided by 2 to the power n plus 2r. So 2 to the power n plus 2r, which is 1 by 2 to the power n plus 2r, this is constant. So this also I have taken aside. Even this complete term I have taken aside because there is no x term, so this is constant. So 1 by gamma n plus r plus 1, and then factorial r, again constant. Only if I am taking d by dx of x to the power, this is d by dx of x to the power n plus 2r, it is going to give me what? N plus 2r into x to the power n plus 2r minus 1. Only this change we have made here. Fine. Now this much we are done with. Now what they are saying us, to multiply x here. Fine. So just what we will be doing, we'll just multiply x in left hand side and right hand side. So if I'm multiplying x in the right hand side, only one place I will see the difference, right? Because all other places the everything is same. So this complete part is same even in my next term. So this complete part is same, correct? And here what I am doing, I am multiplying x, right? X to the power 1. That means base is same. So what it will give me? So this complete thing plus 1, correct? Because I am multiplying it. So I am going to get n plus 2r. So I got x to the power n plus 2r. And we see that the denominator 2 also has the same power, n plus 2r. So I'm just keeping them in one place, right? X by 2 to the power n plus 2r. And this is as it is. This part is as it is. Fine. So now what next I have to do? If I see the left hand side, now further I cannot move by just looking at the left hand side, because whatever they have said we are done with. Now my goal is to convert whatever we got here, right? This part only I have to rearrange so that I will get these two Bessel functions of different orders, right? So this arrangement should be in my mind to now for my second move. So what I should do here? So we see that here the Bessel function is of n minus 1 order, and the other is of order n. Okay, so always you just take this point, like if you have to convert your Jnx, that means Bessel function of order n, into some with some arrangement into n minus 1x, that means Jn minus 1x. So always you have to focus on this gamma function, this gamma arrangement you have to rearrange so that you just convert it into one previous term. That we know, right? We have seen this in both classes, the previous classes, that what is the property of gamma function? Gamma n can be written as the previous term, right? N minus 1 into gamma n minus 1. So this is the property of gamma function. This is something which we have to memorize as formula. So whenever you have to convert this Bessel function into the previous order Bessel function, so always try to rearrange the gamma function so that you will be able to write it into the previous term. So how we will be writing it? If I am seeing this formula only, so I can say that gamma n plus r plus 1, okay, gamma n plus r plus 1 can be written as one previous term. But the previous term is what? The just previous term is what? N plus 1 into gamma n plus 1. Correct? So this, as per this formula, we can write it. So if I have to go to the previous order of Bessel function, always you do this arrangement first. This is the trick. Always you follow this one. Okay. So what we'll be doing here? So we have done the same thing here, right? We have done the same thing in this term, and then this is as it is, x by 2 to the power n plus 2r. This complete term is as it is. Now what we are going to see here after that, see why we are actually doing this term, because this n plus r, what you have got here in the denominator, now the next what you will be getting in the numerator, n plus 1, if it is there, so you will cancel this n plus r, n plus r. Okay, so in this term what will happen? You will be actually coming into the form of jn minus 1. And how we are coming into jn minus 1, we'll see. First thing is what we have done, we have reduced it, we have got into the n plus 1 gamma term, and then we have got this n plus 1 here. Okay, so now if I will have this n plus 1 in the numerator also, right? In the numerator also, if I will have this n plus r, so I will just cancel out this n plus r with this n plus r. Okay, so my next job is to somehow make here n plus r. And how I will be able to do here? So if you will go back to the previous slide, this is what? N plus 2r, right? This n plus 2r is giving me hint that this can be the summation of two terms, right? Because there are two terms, one term and the second term. Summation, addition, subtraction, that is okay. So this is n plus 2r. Can I convert this n plus 2r into this n plus r? Somehow this arrangement can be written as n plus r and then this is your n plus 2r. So yes, I think I can do. How we will be doing it? So if we will be writing down 2n plus 2r, right? If I'll take the common, so 2n plus 2r and then minus n will be nothing but n plus 2r, right? So, and this minus n, we have here minus n also, right? So because of that only we have written down that we are going to write n plus 2r in terms of 2n plus r minus n. And how this has come in my mind that I have to make this arrangement? Because what we have said that if I am going to the right hand side says me to come to the Bessel function of n minus 1 order, then you have to do this arrangement for the gamma function. So n plus 1, n plus r you have got. So n plus r even in the numerator you will get, then you can cancel it out easily. So for that n plus r I am making here. And if I'm putting m plus r, so just did the simple arrangement and then we got this term, right? So what we have done here, we have written down 2n plus r is here and then minus n is here. Fine. So that means two terms we also have got, right? So first term is having 2 into n plus r and the second term is having minus n. Okay. Now what next we can do? So the same thing what we are doing here, I'm just cancelling it out. N plus r. Okay, and then what I can see here now, this just see this first term. What I can see here, this is sigma r, which is 0 to infinity minus 1 to the power r. Okay, now if this 2 and even this 2, if I will make the arrangement, then what will happen? This is 2 to the power n plus 2r. So I'm making it 2 to the power n plus 2r minus 1. Okay, this is giving me hint that I'm coming into the n minus 1 order, right? This is nothing but 2 to the power n minus 1, okay, plus 2r. Fine. So this is giving me the hint that this is correct. Now what I am doing it here, so I just cancelled out this 2 also and then reduce this 2. So this 2 also we have worked on. Now this is what? This is x to the power n plus 2r only, right? X to the power n plus 2r. But what I am seeing here now, this is saying us that in my right hand side, what is there? Jn minus 1x is multiplying with x. Okay, so here what I'll do, I'll just take out 1x from here. Okay, so for that only we have taken out this x. So for this reason x has got the power 1 reduced. So this is x to the power n plus 2r minus 1. So you have here only you have got that this series is for Jn minus 1 order. Okay, so this term is done, the arrangement is done. What about my second term? So second term is as it is here only. We'll see that minus n if I am taking outside. So after taking out this minus 1, this complete thing is my Jn, correct? Jnx. So sigma r 0 to infinity minus 1 to the power r x by 2 to the power n plus 2r 1 by gamma n plus r plus 1 factorial r is nothing but this is my Jnx. And Jnx is multiplying with minus n also. So the second term we have got here straightforward, right? And the first term, even we can say that this is nothing but x into what? X into this is your Jn minus 1 x. So we have covered this concept in in previous class, that how we will say that what series will be for my Jn minus 1x. So nothing, if you have to write Jn minus 1x solution, series solution, what changes you have to make in your Jnx series solution? Wherever you have n, just make it n minus 1. So here you have n, so just make it n minus 1. Here you have n, just make it n minus 1. Similarly, suppose if you have to write down the series for Jn plus 1. So what arrangement you will make for Jn? So Jn, just this is your formula. So you just replace n with n plus 1. Replace n with n plus 1. And then this complete solution is for your Jn plus 1 solution. Okay, fine. So for that reason we got that this is subtracted wherever I have n is subtracted with 1. So this is my Jn minus 1x. And what about this term? For my Jnx, this is n plus r plus 1. So for my j n minus 1 x, it is my n plus r, right? And this even further you can write down, this is nothing but n plus r plus 1 minus 1, because n plus r plus 1 is for your j n x, and then you are writing down minus 1. That means n minus 1 plus r plus 1. Even this also you can write down. So this is saying the same thing, correct? Okay. So the same thing we have written down here, right? So same thing we have written down here. So in this case, we got that my right hand side is x, and this is nothing but j n minus 1 x minus n j n x. And so we proved this reconciliation. Fine. Now we are going to see the fourth reconciliation. So here also what they are saying us, that in the left hand side what I have to do. So I'm starting always with my jnx, because it is given me jnx. I know that what is the series solution of jnx. So I have written down jnx what it is, right? Now I have to find the derivative of jnx. First I will find out the derivative of jnx, right? So I have found the derivative of jnx. This is same thing what we have discussed just now. We are doing the same thing, right? This is only one change we have made. Everything else is same. Now I am going to multiply x here. So I multiplied x here. So what I have got, that this is nothing but x is multiplied. So the power of x, even the power of 2, both are now same. This is power is nothing but n plus 2r. Fine. Okay. Now further, only at looking at LHS we cannot move, right? Now I have to see that in which pattern I have to write down this whatever we have got in my left hand side, right? So I can see that what they are asking in right hand side, that again this is summation or subtraction, whatever you say. This is two term, right? So in two terms, first term is of order of n only. That means the Bessel function is of order n only, and multiplying with n, that is okay. The second term, we see that we have the Bessel function of n plus 1th order of Bessel differential equation, right? So this is your j n plus 1. So first I have to do some analysis on this term, because if the order is same, that is okay. I don't have to do any further rearrangement. It will be, if I'm working on the correct pattern, so it will be actually coming in the same pattern. Now what I have to do here, so what we discussed, that what will be my j n plus 1 x solution. So just I'll do 1 plus 1 and then a plus 1 here. So it will be my j n plus 1 solution. Fine. Okay. But how I'm going to do here? So this should be my final answer. So that will say that this is j n plus 1 x. Okay. So like how we said in the previous reconciliation, that when you have to come from jnx to your jn minus 1 x solution, so you focus on this gamma function, right? So you have to focus on this gamma function and reduce it by 1, right? So go back to its previous term, that means n plus r, gamma n plus r, right? If you have to come from jnx to jn plus 1x, that means if you are going to increase order of your jnx, then you focus on this factorial term, right? For this r factorial you have to work on. That means what we have to do, so again you go back to one previous term of your factorial. That means your job should be reduce this factorial r into r minus 1 factorial. Okay, this term we should follow here if I am going to the increased order of my Bessel function. Okay, so we'll see that what I'm saying. So till now I think things are exactly correct. Now what my something, so what is there in my mind, that the very first step which I'm going to take is I'm going to write r factorial in terms of r into r minus 1 factorial. This we know, right? 6 factorial can be written as 6 into 6 minus 1 factorial, that is 6 into 5 factorial. So same thing I can write, there is no problem in that. And what next I will do, if I'm doing in this fashion, so 1 r will be in my denominator, and this r, if I will get somehow in the numerator also r, so I will cancel out this r with this r. Okay, so this should be the way to start with, right? So So what we see here, so same thing, even I can see this is nothing but the multiplying factor is n plus 2r. That means this n plus 2r is giving me hint that you can make this as two series solutions. One will be with n, right? And I can see that right hand side also says 1, but it should be having order, same order, and multiplying with n. And the other is having 2r, so 2r into something. So 2r if I will make, so it should be having n plus 1th order of my Bessel function, and then r if I will cancel out, so somehow I'll do this kind of arrangement, right? So so keeping this in my mind, what I'm going to do, I'm writing down the same thing. I'm writing down n and then complete thing and plus 2r. That means what was my n plus 2r? I just split it out, right? I just did it, n into this complete thing plus 2r into this complete thing. Nothing else I have done here, only this much. And this is nothing but my n into jnx. Why n into jnx? Because the n is having only one n plus 2r, and then n plus r plus 1. So this complete thing is of nth order only. So I have written down n jnx, right? So one term I have got, right? And the second term should be negative of n into jn plus 1x. So I have to do some arrangement to have this second term, right? So here what I have written down. So for that reason, since in the second term my focus is to go to jn plus 1 x solution, so I have written down r as factorial r as r into r minus 1 factorial. Okay, so in the numerator, this is what n is here, and then 2r is here, right? So this 2r, so I have cancelled out this r with this r, and then this 2 and this 2 is present here, and then what we have written down, this is everything else is same in this step. 0 so this is okay. So what I can see here, this is sigma 0, that is r equals 0, right? So r equals 0 to infinity minus 1 to the power r, and then this 2 is present here, and x by 2 to the power n plus 2r, and this is nothing but 1 by gamma n plus r plus 1, and then factorial r minus 1. Okay, factorial r minus 1, when my series starts with 0, is actually undefined. Why? Because if my r is 0, so it is negative 1 to the negative 1 factorial, and we know that factorial, so we know that factorial of negative is undefined, right? So this is undefined, so we have to do some arrangement, so it should always start with 0, not with negative. And why I am interested to start my series with 0? Because this is only what Bessel function says us. This is the property of Bessel function, that the series will start with 0, right? If I'm starting with r equals 1, so it will be okay. In that case, it will be my 0, right? So the factorial is not negative. But if I'm starting with the series with 1, so it is not as per the property of my Bessel function. So what I can do, some substitution, I'll use some other variable, right? So that means this is what r equals 1 can be written as r minus 1 equals 0, correct? So if I write down r minus 1 with some other substituted variable, that is, suppose this is s, anything, suppose s. So if I'll start my series with s, okay, so that means the series will start with 0, right? Because the series is starting with r minus 1, or I can say that series will start with s. So what I'll do, so wherever I have r, I will be substituting this r with s. That means r will be what? R will be s plus 1, correct? No, r will be s plus 1. Fine. So now in the next term, instead of r, I am going to write down s plus 1. R will be written down, this is n plus 2, and this is s plus 1. Similarly, instead of r, it will be s plus 1, and here the series will start s will be starting with 0, and here it will be factorial s. So in this case, it is okay. Both problems got solved. The factorial is also starting with 0, it is not starting with negative, and the series is also starting with 0 as per my Bessel function formula. So Same thing we have written here, correct? No, so same, this is done. Now what we are doing, so 0 to infinity, and same arrangement we have done here, right? You can write any variable name. If you are writing r, which is the usual way to write r equals 0 and putting everything in the terms of r, that is also okay. And if you are writing with respect to s, that is also okay, right? Because just changing the name r, s, p, q doesn't matter. What matters is the form. Here also this form is exactly correct because it starts with 0 and everything else is actually as per the rule of my Bessel function only. Okay, so what we see that this is what term. So now what I'm going to do here, this is minus 1 to the power s plus 1, or I can write down minus 1 into minus 1 to the power s. So minus 1 into minus 1 to the power s will give me what? Minus, I'll take out. And why I am doing this arrangement? Because blindly I cannot do any arrangement, right? Because I know that I have to write down this complete term into the pattern of minus x into j n plus 1x. Okay, so keeping this is always in my mind. I'm doing whatever the arrangement I'm making, right? So this minus is gone here. Okay, now s 0 to infinity and s to the minus 1 to the power s, till here things are as per the Bessel function formula only. Now we see that this term, what I should make the arrangement. So what I am doing here, so this 2 I'm just keeping it as it is. You can see that x by 2 to the power n plus 2s plus 2 is there. And what my Bessel function says, right? So the Bessel function Jnx says that here the power of x by 2 should be n plus 2r, right? N plus 2r. And here what I have, n plus 2r is whatever you'll say, n plus 2s plus 2 is there, correct? No, so in that case I want to convert this Bessel function into Jn plus 1x, right? So in this case the power of x by 2 should be n plus 2r plus 1. Rather, if my variable is s, so I should be focusing on x by 2 to the power n plus 2s plus 1. But here this is what? This is n plus 2s plus 2. So I'll make it n plus 2s plus 1 only. If I'll make this complete thing n plus 2s plus 1, that means one more x by 2 is there, which I have just taken out, right? I have just taken out x plus 2, and then this is nothing but this complete thing is actually correct, right? And this 2 was already present. So what I can do here, this 2 and this 2 will get cancelled, and this x is the multiplying factor of jn plus 1x, correct? And this term is now on the correct form. Now what I am seeing in the in the gamma function, that is also okay. In the Jnx form, right? In the Jnx form, inside gamma should be n plus r plus 1, or you can say that n plus s plus 1 if it is your Jnx function with respect to s variable. But if it is my Jn plus 1, so it should be n plus s plus 2, correct? N plus s plus 2 I should be having. And here even I can see that this is n plus s plus 2, or I can write down this is nothing but n plus s plus 1. N plus s plus 1 is exactly at this term, and then plus 1, right? So that fine. So now we can see that this factorial s is as it is, this factorial s is present. Now now I think the term has come in the correct form. So this n jnx is present here. X we have taken out, right? So this x, if I have taken out, and then 2 gets cancelled, so it is becoming nothing but s to the power 0 to infinity, and then this form is n plus 1 plus 2s instead of n plus 2r. This is n plus 1 plus 2s, and instead of n plus s plus 1, this is nothing but n plus 1 plus s plus 1, and then factorial s. So we can say this is nothing but minus x into j n plus 1x, and hence we proved this recurrence relation also. Okay, so if you find this class useful, please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you.